ChatGPT said. Nia Jax involved in wild public brawl outside WWE event. WWE superstar Nia Jax found herself in the middle of an unexpected and chaotic altercation on Monday night. Only this time, the scene wasn't inside a WWE ring. The former women's champion, known for her powerhouse dominance on SmackDown, got into a public brawl far from the squared circle, but it involved a very familiar face, current women's champion Tiffany Stratton. The incident unfolded at Citi Field in New York, where the New York Mets were hosting the Los Angeles Angels. Tiffany Stratton had been invited to throw out the ceremonial first pitch ahead of the game, a growing tradition for WWE stars making crossover appearances. But what was meant to be a celebratory moment quickly turned hostile when Nia Jax made a surprise appearance. As Stratton prepared for her pitch on the mound, Nia Jax entered the field unannounced, walking straight toward her rival. Tension between the two WWE stars has been building for months, stemming back to when Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on Jax earlier this year to capture the WWE Women's Championship. The feud has simmered since, but this real-world confrontation showed that the animosity is far from over. Witnesses described the confrontation escalating quickly. What started as a heated exchange turned physical, with a brief shoving match erupting between the two. In a bold move, Jax snatched the baseball from Stratton's hands, waving it in the air and taunting her in front of a stunned crowd. Things spiraled even further out of control when Citi Field's beloved mascots, Mr. and Mrs. Met, were forced to intervene. The mascots rushed onto the field in an attempt to separate the two WWE stars and de-escalate the situation. While the scene was partially played for laughs, the tension between Stratton and Jax was very real. As the mascots escorted the women off the field, Jax could be seen smugly showing off the baseball she had taken, grinning as she raised it high to the crowd. Meanwhile, Stratton exited the field alongside Mrs. Met, who offered support by wrapping an arm around the reigning champion. Interestingly, this wasn't Stratton's first time on the mound at a Mets game. Just last month, she made headlines for a wild and widely criticized first pitch attempt, where the ball flew far right of its intended target. Her second appearance seemed set to redeem her, until Jax's interference completely stole the spotlight. This very public confrontation is just the latest chapter in a heated rivalry. Their last in-ring encounter came during the June 27th episode of SmackDown, where the two clashed in a brutal last woman standing match for the WWE Women's Championship. The match had everything: outside interference, high-risk spots, and a dramatic finish. Naomi attempted to cash in her own Money in the Bank contract mid-match, but Stratton was able to fight her off. The match's climax came when Stratton used her MITB briefcase as a weapon, smashing Jax in the head and sending her crashing through two tables at ringside. The impactful ending solidified Stratton's championship reign and sent a strong message to the locker room: she's more than just a flashy newcomer, she's a fighter. However, Monday's Ballpark Brawl makes it clear that Nia Jax isn't finished with Tiffany Stratton just yet. Whether this feud spills back into WWE programming or continues in public appearances, fans can expect more fireworks between these two dominant forces in the women's division. With their rivalry intensifying both inside and outside the ring, the WWE Universe will be watching closely to see what happens next. One thing's for sure: when Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton cross paths, chaos isn't far behind.